In the moments that mattered, the Blues were outplayed, allowing Queensland to take a 1-0 lead in the Origin series, which now heads to Fortress at Suncorp Stadium. The pressure is on New South Wales to avoid the mistakes which proved so costly in Adelaide.
The Blues circle of trust. There was a public and immediate response from the players to the 7-minute slip-up that has placed Queensland in a position of series strength. Tyson Frizzell led the chat.
You're an experienced guy. What were you talking about?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's game one. We wanted to come here and win, but it's a different path now, a lot tougher path, going up there and getting a win against them. But hey, it's been done before, and belief in the squad that we can do it.
You know, we're in a great position to win that game, the back end of it, and yeah, they scored two pretty sour tries.
Always cool, Brad Fittler needed to cool down. He walked off the famous cricket ground on his own with the same level of anger as a batsman who just registered a golden duck, leaving his players to talk among themselves.
I saw you had steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah, tough. They're too hard to win. And when you get them like that in that position, we should have done better. When you feel comfortable, that's the most dangerous time, and it looked like we felt comfortable a few times out there. So, and when we felt comfortable, that was the times when they got us.
Plenty of Blues made significant errors.
I made a costly error in that strip, and they ended up scoring off it, and that's going to burn me and drive me this week to be a better player. But that's the type of player I'm as well. I take them risks, and I feel like there was an opportunity there, and I went for it and just got the timing wrong.
Another debutant, Tavita Pangai Jr. owned his.
We spoke about it all week. Errors coming out of yardage. That's what cost us game 3 last year, but hopefully get another chance on the big stage and show I deserve the belonging.
How desperate are you for another shot, mate?
Very desperate. Yeah, it's do or die. That's what I like.
The most shattered player was Nico Hines. He made an early exit from the rooms but returned. He struggled with his short stint, missing a tackle on Cameron Munster that sat with him.
Oh, he's probably just hard on himself. You know, he come on last 10 and didn't really get many opportunities and had a bit of traffic coming his way. So, I mean, it's hard for Nico to try and get in the game in the last 10 minutes.
The Blues know they had enough ball to win. They didn't ice the moments.
Yeah, it was not a nice feeling, but yeah, we put ourselves in that position.
In Adelaide, Danny Weidler, 9 News.
And the Blues have called for calm as critics call for mass changes for Game 2. Nathan Cleary has defended skipper James Tedesco as New South Wales embrace the challenge of defying Origin history.
It's the stare that said it all as the Blues looked for answers and ducked for cover. New South Wales players tried to hide from the spotlight as they left Adelaide. Arriving in Sydney this afternoon, the Game 1 loss was still raw.
It's going to hurt any time you lose a game, but especially in Origin.
The Blues must now climb Rugby League's Mount Everest. They've never won a series after heading to Brisbane for Game 2, already 1-0 down.
Yeah, it is a great challenge and it's a great opportunity. So, you know, that's something we've got to look forward to and set our sights on that.
Yeah, if you're going to win Origin, you may as well beat Queensland in Brisbane.
Ready for the pile-on from critics, but it's too soon to suggest there will be mass changes.
I haven't thought of that yet.
After a rare off night, James Tedesco has come under fire. With 20 caps, the captain is the most experienced Blue and hasn't missed an Origin since Game 3 2016.
I'm not sure why. He's been the best player for New South Wales for a number of years now, so you know, I think people are pretty quick to judge and jump to conclusions, but yeah, he's been an absolute beast for a long time now.
Again on the wrong end of a courageous Queensland comeback, New South Wales have laughed off the age-old myth that Origin means more to the men in maroon.
That's been said for a long time, so no, it doesn't mean anything.
Zach Bailey, 9 News.
Gus Gould joins me now. Gus, it's a big task, but how did the Blues turn it around in Brisbane?
Yeah, it's a challenge, but with challenge comes opportunity. Most people are calling for changes. I don't think the solution is in the selection room. We have a saying in football, you win or you learn, and there's a lot to learn when you lose a game like that. I'm quite sure they'd make a better fist of themselves, and you've got to understand that going up to Suncorp Stadium, the old Lang Park in Brisbane, is not for the faint-hearted, it's not for rookies, and I'll be taking as many people there that have experienced that before. New South Wales can turn it around in this series.
All right, now a big game here tonight. It is game one of the first ever two-game Women's State of Origin series, which, if locked at 1-1, will be decided on points aggregate. So how important is this first match for the teams?
Absolutely, particularly for New South Wales, having to go up to Townsville for the game too. So they want to make sure they get their victory here tonight. We hope the Blues have a better evening than they did last night, but I think they'll give a good account of themselves. The women's game is growing so quickly. Women's participation in rugby league, the fastest growing sport in the country, and having games like this in prime time are key to that growth.
All right, Gus, looking forward to your call and commentary.
Absolutely.
All right, well, Dragons captain Ben Hunt says he still has faith in his club. He's heading in the right direction despite Jason Riles rejecting the Red V's coaching offer.
I believe in what they're doing. As a player, it's not my job to sort those things out. It's for the higher ups, and I'm sure they're doing the best they can.
Hunt has been named to back up from Origin against Penrith on Sunday.